And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The give on the option.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking for a man. It's Drones. Got a man. It's Stewart. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do...
Turning it on! Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finding open areas. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now on the counter. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense...
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hokies are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Creates a little space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the right. Play, it's intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They'll try the run. Bringing it back. Hits it with a stiff arm. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They want to run this quarterback. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? To the air, it's Childs. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And the defense. And to stop that one for a short gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Belly. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it on the counter. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Overton. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? This quarterback part of their running game. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll immediately call timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown, Spartans! And they... get in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Oh, they're after him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Ball is free. Offense scoops it up and still going. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Overton. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the catch, it's Overton. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good!
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hokies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's McCray. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Childs. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Overton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He's gonna run it. It's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, he's got some space. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Hokies are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a plural of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Runs through the tackle. The Hokies will move the sticks with the first down. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1? Yep, we're going.
Well, this isn't even a discussion in the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Just going to keep it after the snap. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Drones. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll leave it with it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
To the air. It's Drones. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the desk Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Childs. Quick spin on the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Spartans will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. Got the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Drones. Scrambling away. He turns it loose to the left. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McCray.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's McCray. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. Finding an escape route. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The lone back's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Childs. Finds his man, it's McCray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Green. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either